'Tis the season to be in touch with your sphere of influence. So this tech talk isn't going to be super techy. It's going to be more about, like, are you thinking about how to touch your clients, your important clients, at some point during this holiday season, whether it's right now in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, whether it's really close to Christmas, whether you wait until after Christmas and all those other cards subside and you hit them with a New Year's thing. Maybe it's even a little bit into January where you can do something like, here's to 2018. But what I want to talk about just for the next few minutes, if only to get you thinking about this, is how are you going to make that last impression on the people that that make your business what it is. They do need to hear from you. There's a lot of different ways, and so we're just going to go through 5 or 6 little options, and you might have a way better idea, and you might want to keep it to yourself. It doesn't matter to me, but here are some things that I think could be useful and keep you top of mind with your clients and your sphere of influence, which of course is what this is all about. So bear with me. If you've heard it all before, if you've got the best idea in the world, go find something better to do with your time. But here's some things that I think would make for winning end of year, beginning of year, however you want to think about it, strategies to be in touch with your clients. So here's an easy one. Take your camera, turn your video on to selfie, and take a video of yourself wishing your clients a Merry Christmas. Hi, this is Derek from Coldwell Banker Distinctive Properties, and I just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and look forward to hearing from you in 2018. Then it's in here, and you can do what? You can text it to them if they're close enough for you to have their phone number, because you can send these video messages via text, and I think it's kind of nice. So that's one thing you can do. What else can you do? You can create a card in Canva or in PowerPoint or something, a family photo of you, of your area, and just say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you want to use from so-and-so, and then turn that into a photo, put it into an IQO piece, and send it to your SOI that way, or individually by email if you want to put a little note in. There is some work involved in all of these things, but I think the personal touches go a long way at this time of year. So those are 2. What else? Well, make something. If you like to cook, especially make some cookies, just really small ones, and put 3 in a bag and take them to your best clients or the neighborhood you've been farming. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, but knock on the door, say hi, make sure that they remember you, and I think that kind of touch is going to go a very long way. I showed you that you could do a video with your phone, or you can do a little bit more interesting one where someone is actually videoing you, and you do a more staged or heartfelt thing, maybe with your family, and put that onto YouTube. So you would upload it to YouTube, that way it has a link, and then it can sit in your email, and you can send it out individually, and it's a play button right there. Boom, they get it in their email. They don't have to go fumbling around. It shows up right in the email body, and you push play, and they've got a nice message from you there. Handwritten cards. Well, it's a dying art, but give that a shot. Everybody appreciates a handwritten card. Maybe you have a card that you've created. Use Shutterfly or use a local service or what have you to have 50 or 100 cards made, and your hand will cramp, but the idea is that you're making those personal touches, and they will come back in spades at some point in 2018 or 2019 or 2020. I hope you appreciate that I'm varying up the backgrounds here to keep you interested, because I know sometimes my content isn't all that interesting, so maybe the backgrounds will help. What else can you do? I think another cool thing would be to put together a little list of things you love about Christmas or the holiday season, or tips, not home selling tips. I don't think you want this to be a hard sell touch, but just something that will be of use. Maybe your favorite holiday CDs. That's a big favorite of mine, to do something like that. Or things to do in Grand Junction, 5 things to do that you wouldn't think about. Put that on a piece of paper within a card, and not only do they get a card, but then they get a useful piece of information from that. If you do any community service over the holiday season, you can send out a little video asking them to join you. So it's a bit of a shameless plug for yourself, but you're also saying, hey, I'm going to be at the Salvation Army on this day from this time to this time, serving soup, and I would love to have some help with that. So please come down and say hi and help me with that. That way you're saying what a great person you are, and a chance to encourage others to be of service. If you don't want to do a pre-holiday thing, again, because people get inundated with that sort of thing, think about a party after the holidays, maybe after New Year's, but a client appreciation party. Invite 30 to 50 of your closest people, spend $1,000, $1,500, whatever. It's going to come back to you, I promise. I've seen a couple here happen in Sun Valley from agents, and it's really an effective and very nice and fuzzy thing. And you invite a bunch of people, and even if they don't come, guess what? You're still up there in their mind because you invited them, and that's pretty cool. Another idea, takes a little bit of work, but is if you wait until 2018 to do something, send out a year-end report or some sort of a summation of what 2017 was like for you as an agent, for the market, some piece of information that makes you look like an authority, but also ushers in 2018. I wouldn't do that for my holiday piece if I'm doing it before the holidays, but certainly after the first of the year, that is an appropriate piece as well. Okay, that's probably enough with the brainstorming of all these things. Again, I hope you have your own idea and it works for you, and you leverage it and you use it, but just make sure you're doing something. And it can be as simple as an email or a text, but the people that you work with have to feel your presence over the holiday season at some point between now and, let's say, the middle of January. So if you have any questions about anything, ask your OM, contact me if you need help with any projects. I'd love to bang ideas off of each other, and have a great end of November and a wonderful start to the holiday season and all of that, and look forward to hearing from all of you about some of the great things you do. Okay, keep up the great work, everybody. Bye.